Have you ever noticed something? You wake up in the morning and before the day has even started, you already feel tired. Not physically tired, but mentally. Hmm. Nothing has happened yet. No conversations, no responsibilities, no pressure from the outside. And yet, your mind is already moving. You're already thinking, already planning, already carrying something. And sometimes you can't even explain what it is. That feeling, it's not just tiredness, it is noise. Quiet noise, constant noise, emotional noise. And many people are living in it every single day without even realizing it. Hello and welcome back. If this is your first time seeing me, welcome. To our returning subscribers, we love you here. Welcome. My name is Juliana Akinlade-Ogaji, and I am a public health practitioner and the founder of Debs in Concert. On this channel, we talk about emotional hygiene, family wellness, rest, marriage, and the daily systems that shape how we feel. And today, I want us to talk about something that many people are experiencing, but they don't have language for it. Emotional noise. Because you cannot protect your peace if you don't first understand what is disturbing it. So, let's begin today with what emotional noise actually feels like. Because it's not always loud. Sometimes it's very quiet, but it's constant. It shows up as overthinking, your mind moving from one thought to another without rest. Yeah, it feels like quite overwhelmed, even when nothing serious is happening. It looks like irritation at things that normally would not affect you. And sometimes it feels like you are unable to fully relax, even in moments that you should feel calm. From a public health perspective, this is what happens when our nervous system is overstimulated. When there is too much input and not enough recovery. Over the time, our body adapts to this state. It begins to function inside it. It begins to live inside it. So it starts to feel normal. But normal does not mean healthy. And this is where awareness becomes important. Because you cannot change what you have normalized. How does this noise actually build up? Most of the time, it's not one big problem. It is the accumulation. Now, let me walk you through a normal day. So you wake up, and the first thing you do in the morning is reach for your phone. You flip through messages, notifications keep coming in, you check updates, you check information. Before your body has even settled, your mind is already fully engaged. And then the day begins with conversations, responsibilities, decisions, expectations, background worries. And as all these things happen, very little is released. Very little is processed. Very little is cleared. So by the end of the day, your mind is still carrying everything. That is mental clutter. Not one overwhelming issue, but many small, unfinished, unprocessed things sitting in the mind at the same time. And when the mind is full, peace becomes difficult. Not because peace is unavailable, but because there's no space. There's no space for peace. Why calm cannot be accidental? It must be created. Calm routines are not about doing more. They are about creating moments where the body can stand down. Moments where nothing is demanded from you. Moments where your system is allowed to reset. This can be as simple as how you start your morning. Not rushing immediately into noise. It can be how you transition into rest, allowing your mind to slow down before you sleep. It can be the small pauses between activities when you give yourself space to breathe. These moments may look small, but they are very powerful because they communicate something to your nervous system. They say you're safe. And safety is what allows regulation. Without this moment, the body stays alert. It stays on guard. It stays prepared. An alert body cannot experience deep calm. This is why many people rest, but still feel restless. Question is, how do we begin to protect our peace? We'll start by protecting our internal space. Because not everything deserves access to your mind, to your emotions, to your energy. Not everything. Not every conversation needs your full emotional involvement. Sometimes keep your opinions. Not every thought needs your attention. Not even every request needs an immediate response. You see, from a public health perspective, this is called regulation, not rejection, as you may think. You're not shutting people out. You're managing what your system can handle. Because when everything enters freely, then overload happens. But when you become intentional, something shifts. You begin to feel lighter, clearer, more stable. Because peace is not just about what is happening outside, it's about what you allow inside. And so this is why we also say that our daily comfort matters more than many people realize. What touches your body, how you rest, the environment you return to at the end of the day, these things, they communicate safety to our body. When our body feels safe, it softens. And that softness is where calm begins. So as you move through this week, I want you to notice something gently. Where is this noise coming from? Is this from the morning or evening? And more importantly, where can I begin to create space? Because protecting our peace is not a one-time decision. It is a daily practice, small, intentional, consistent. And over the time, those small decisions begin to change how you feel. They begin to change how you respond and how you live utmostly. Before you go today, remember to subscribe to this channel and share this video with a family or a friend that you're looking forward to saving. Please be sure to do that today. My name is Juliana Akinlade-Ogaji, and I am the founder of DevZig Concept. Until I see you next week, please remain